Have you ever heard of a man so strong he could tear a lion apart with his bare hands? This is the story of Samson, one of the most legendary figures in history, a man whose incredible strength came from a divine source. His life was a whirlwind of epic battles, passionate romance, and ultimately, tragic betrayal. For years, Samson was a thorn in the side of the powerful Philistines, the sworn enemies of his people, the Israelites. He single-handedly disrupted their rule, outsmarted their leaders, and defeated their champions. But every hero has a weakness, and the Philistines were determined to find Samson's. This is the tale of his greatest battle, a moment that would forever cement his name in legend. The conflict began with a personal betrayal. Samson, enraged after his father-in-law gave his wife to another man, decided to exact a fiery revenge. He caught 300 foxes, tied their tails together in pairs with torches, and set them loose in the Philistines' fields, burning their grain, vineyards, and olive groves to the ground. The Philistine lords were furious. This wasn't just an attack, it was a declaration of war. They retaliated swiftly and brutally, which only fueled Samson's anger further. The cycle of vengeance escalated until the Philistines had enough. They assembled a massive army and marched into the territory of Judah, demanding one thing: Samson. The men of Judah were terrified. They were farmers and shepherds, not warriors, and they stood no chance against the Philistine war machine. To save their own skins, 3,000 of them went to find Samson. They pleaded with him, saying, "Don't you realize the Philistines rule over us? What have you done?" Samson agreed to be handed over, but only if they promised not to harm him themselves. So they bound him tightly with 2 new ropes and led him to the enemy camp. The Philistines, seeing their most hated enemy helpless and bound, erupted in triumphant shouts. They swarmed forward, ready to finally destroy the man who had tormented them for so long. They believed their victory was certain, but they had made a fatal miscalculation. Just as they closed in, something incredible happened. The Spirit of the Lord came upon Samson with overwhelming power. The new ropes on his arms snapped as if they were threads touched by fire. His bonds were gone. His eyes scanned the ground, and he spotted a fresh jawbone of a donkey. It was an unconventional weapon, but in Samson's hands, it became an instrument of immense destruction. With a mighty roar, he charged into the shocked Philistine ranks. He swung the jawbone with supernatural force, a whirlwind of righteous fury. One by one, the soldiers fell. 10, 100, 500. The triumphant shouts of the Philistines turned into screams of terror and disbelief. They had come to capture one man, but they had walked into a slaughter. When the dust settled, the battlefield was silent, save for Samson's heavy breathing. All around him lay the bodies of his enemies. With a single, humble weapon, he had single-handedly struck down 1,000 Philistine soldiers. He threw the jawbone aside and cried out, his voice echoing across the valley, a testament to the divine power that flowed through him. He named the place Ramoth Lehi, which means Jawbone Hill, forever marking the site of his impossible victory. This single event solidified his legend. He was no longer just a strong man. He was a divinely appointed champion, a force of nature that his enemies could not comprehend or contain. From that day forward, the story of the jawbone became a symbol of hope and divine intervention for the Israelites. It was a reminder that even when outnumbered and seemingly defeated, true strength comes from a higher power. Samson's act of defiance didn't just save himself, it inspired his people. He went on to lead Israel as a judge for 20 years, a long and powerful reign defined by his unwavering fight against oppression. His story serves as a powerful testament to how one person, empowered by faith, can change the course of history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tales of legendary heroes.